DIT Samir Saini is with us today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
As the city's Chief Information Officer, what's your strategy for making the City of Atlanta more technologically savvy?
It's a great question. So when I think about technologically savvy, I look at it sort of in two lenses. The first is sort of an internal view. So how to make the city departments more technologically savvy to support the city itself and our citizens. So on that front, it's about, right now, modernizing a whole lot of what we have going on in the core infrastructure that supports the city, the network, the servers, the applications, right, that are being used internally, and really get them up to par, right, where we need them to most effectively support the city as a whole. That's one part. The other part is the external view of how we're going to make the city itself more technologically savvy. And this is about things like Wi-Fi services, sensors on various infrastructure we have, so that we're notified that there's something wrong with a water main break, for example, or a light that's out. And we can be more responsive in maintaining and improving the infrastructure of the city. So I think there's two sides to that coin, and both we're trying to address right now.
Atlanta has online services such as paying water and sewer bills, paying for parking tickets, and getting permits. Is the city planning to provide more government services via the internet?
Absolutely. I mean, look, in this day and age, if you're not doing things on the internet, then you're doing something wrong. Everyone's got a mobile device. Everyone wants to go on with their days. We're all very busy, and minimize having to come to City Hall to conduct business. So mobile is one of the key drivers for a lot of what we're planning on doing in the next 12 months, 18 months.
Tell us about some of the new constituent-based projects.
Sure. So to name a few good ones, we have a portal that's being launched for business license issuance and renewal, streamlining that whole process for citizens. For franchise companies, for big companies, we have an online system that's going to go live for requesting permits for right-of-way. We get a lot of those requests right now, and it's all manually driven, and that's going to streamline that whole process. We have an IVR system that's going to go live pretty soon for building permits and inspections. So if you have questions about the status of your inspection or your permit, the IVR system, right, will take you right through it. A couple of clicks and you got your answer. It'll also have a portal, so you can do you can actually schedule your inspections online, and you can actually make payment for those permits online as well. So I think those are some of the bigger constituent-based projects that we have going on.
DIT has a smart fair every year at City Hall. That expo introduces us to technology vendors and helps us get acquainted with new tech-based solutions. What can we expect this year?
So without letting the cat out of the bag, the first thing is I want to change how we're handling it. I think the better way to have these kinds of fairs is to have them targeted around a specific focus area and have more of them over the course of the year. So for example, we may host a fair where we bring in technology companies that have constituent-based services, portals, to help citizen-facing activities, and just have it for that area, so we can really understand what the landscape looks like and who's the best amongst the group that we can potentially bring on and start leveraging. Maybe we have one for public safety. There's a lot of technology, innovative technology to help improve public safety, from security cameras, to predictive policing technology. Bring all those vendors together and have a specific public safety technology fair. So I want to bring it down a notch, right, to a level where we can really see the full landscape of vendors in a particular area.
What are some of the things you're looking forward to for 2015?
2015, we got a lot on the plate. So we're going to focus on 5 key areas, and this is core to our strategic plan. The first is going to be reliability. We're not done. There's way more work to do to ensure reliability of the applications in the infrastructure and the network. There's going to be a lot of focus around customer service improvement. We have a help desk today. We want to transform the help desk into a service desk, and we want to improve our service levels around the time it takes for us to respond to a request or an incident, and the time it takes to resolve it, and really up our game in terms of overall customer service and the experience.
Okay, Samir, Saini, thank you so much.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it.